What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Grow Family Network. Welcome to our channel. If you're new to the channel, I want to say thank you for clicking on the thumbnail. If you've been here with us a while, I want to say thank you for coming back for another beautiful garden chat. This series over the last 2 years has been something a little bit about gardening, a little bit about life. And I always, on these garden chats, I always like to put a little, whether people like it or not, I like to put a little scripture in it. And with all this coronavirus stuff that's going on, and I'm watching how the world is reacting, I was reminded just in conversation with my neighbor that the good book does say, you know, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. And I looked at that on different fronts. Sometimes we have lack of knowledge because we're not told what we're supposed to be told. Like, we're not told the truth. The powers that be sometimes feel that you don't deserve to know the truth. But then sometimes we have this lack of knowledge where it's all around us. The information is all around us, and we just don't seem to use it or apply it, or we don't seem to think that it's needed, or we don't seem to think that it's relevant to our lives until we need it. And many times, as it has to do with gardening, we don't think gardening is relevant until the store shelves are empty. And then we start to think about preppers and gardeners and homesteaders as the thing. I want to try to appeal to the younger generation that's like me, those that have kids that are 10 and under. I want to say to you, don't get caught up in what you think you should be doing. I want you to look at your husband, look at your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, look at your kids, those that are a little older, look at your grandkids, and then look at yourself and say to yourself, with all that's around me, with all the life that's around me, what am I doing to put food on the table? Not in respect to going out to working, but what am I doing right here, that if I lose my job today, if the grocery store is shut down, if I can't leave the house, can I eat for one day out of my yard? And that's where I want you to get. I want you to start thinking in terms of these month shutdowns, these 2-week shutdowns. I want you to look at yourself and say, can I eat for 2 weeks out of my yard? Am I ready for a 1 week nobody goes anywhere? You know, war breaks out, everything happens. We have history that shows us the 1900s or early 1900s, the soup lines, the bread lines. We have that history, but we don't seem to think that it can happen to us. We think that we're too advanced. We think that we have so much technology that this will never happen, when in reality the technology and the advancements in science and medicine is the reason why the diseases are getting stronger. Is the reason why the calamities are coming faster and faster, from H1N1 to West Nile, swine flu, to Zika, to Ebola. It's coming more and more and more. And I know, I'll get to it. It's coming more and more at us, and it's like we're not getting the call. So we get another 2 years, we get another virus or another calamity or another epidemic or pandemic, whatever you call it. And it's like, once it's over, people go right back to doing the same thing they've been doing. And I'm telling you, like, just don't do that. Don't fall into that. Try to, when you get started, after every natural disaster, people say, oh, now I'm going to do this, now I'm going to do this, this is not going to happen to me again. And then 2 years later, it happens to you again. So what I want to do is I want to tell you, don't fall victim. Go out, plant something. If it dies, plant something again. I can't tell you how many trees I've planted that's just died, but I got 10 or 15 more that I planted that's still alive. So if it dies, plant again. If that dies, plant again. I think that's what you should do. That's what you should be concerned about right now. Not about what's the new phone coming out, not about what's the new computer, because they put out a new phone every 6 months. Don't worry about that. Worry about what you can eat and what you can live off of. Could you dig a well on your property? That's something that the next thing that's on my list is trying to get a well out here. Fight like I don't know, like it's no tomorrow, to save yourself and your family, because in the end you're all you got. You can't call anybody else when everybody else is going through the same thing. So you need to be there for your little babies. Look at those little babies and say to them, today is the day. Today is the day that I put my best foot forward to make sure that if something happens, I can at least feed you some salad. Like, can you feed your child a piece of green, something, a piece of green bean, anything? Get 2 chickens, get 1 chicken. Just do something. Just do one small thing, and then you'll find yourself enjoying it so much that that one small thing will turn into 100 things. And then you'll have what it takes to not only sustain your family, but grow your family into something larger. And that's what this channel is about. As I say always, in all areas of life, not just in the garden, not just getting promoted at work, but you gotta bring it all together in totality. And in all areas of life, we always say that one saying at the end of our videos: grow, grow, grow. Peace.